Hello everyone and welcome to episode 14 of the Dirty Side of the Grid podcast, where we've turned up late to qualifying, but because we invented the tracks, we have been allowed to move ourselves to the front of the grid. My name is Mohammed and I'm joined again by Yusuf, and this episode is going to be mainly discussion. We're going to have a few talking points to just generally chat about, and then as I mentioned in the intro, we've designed our own tracks, which we're going to talk about. I have no idea what Yusuf's come up with, and he hasn't seen mine either. So,
To be fair, I've seen yours because you were just drawing it, but as in, I haven't.
Sort of, you kind of saw it, but we haven't spoken about it. So, see how that goes. How have you been?
Tired.
Tired.
And uni hasn't started. Today's my first day and I'm tired, imagine.
This is your first day?
Yeah.
Actually, this is my first day as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels like it's been going on for so much longer.
I know, right?
So,
Anyways.
Well, quickly, news catch up in that. This is probably coming out a bit late, but at time of filming, the Haas has just launched.
And we're getting sneak peeks from Ferrari, Mercedes, a few others.
What do you think of the Haas?
It looks like from if you look from the top, it looks pretty much exactly the same as last year's car.
Yeah.
If you look from the front, it looks different. From the top, it looks exactly the same. I actually think it looks nice. Besides the livery, I don't like the livery. That's the thing. I never liked the Haas livery.
You like the shape?
But the design of the car, I actually think it looks nice. It looks different. That's the thing. It looks quite different to the car we've been seeing, the one from last year. It's basically been the exact same car for 3-4 years now. It's boring.
It's been a couple years, but they've made it
even
worse.
from 2016, it's been pretty much the same car. The difference is very small.
You mean it's right? Yeah.
But as in, this is the first kind of major overhaul in a long time.
I don't know.
When you go back and think of different cars, I think 2008, 2009. After that, they've pretty much been the same.
Until 2017, yeah. When they made them wider.
Yeah, but I'm talking about as in when you look at the car, they still look the same.
Properly, yeah.
If the car is a bit wider, you're not gonna realize it's a bit wider.
I guess so. I don't like it. I like the concept car. The F1 concept car is nice. The Haas one, I'm not a fan of.
I think the side area, the sides of the car look a bit kind of weird.
All of it looks weird to me. The front angle looks weird. The side angle looks weird. The
maybe
top
it's just
angle.
the photography.
It might be, but even then,
the photography is probably bad.
But even then, the livery, I'm just not a huge fan of either.
Oh no, I never liked the livery. I used to like the gold and black one. That was
alright. They had better liveries back in the day. And
but let's not talk about the company now.
Yeah, we won't chat too much about that. And I guess what else happened? Lewis Hamilton has broken his silence by posting
He's
once
back,
on Instagram.
No, he's posted he's been on a run with.
He's been on his Instagram story. Yeah.
So he's back. Lewis is coming.
He's basically confirmed he's driving next year, which
we all knew was gonna happen. I think everyone whoever said Lewis is gonna retire, I don't think knew Lewis. As in I don't think Lewis is the type of driver that if he lost it this way, would just be yeah, I'm leaving. Rage quit, you know? I don't think he's the type of person to do
When you put it like that, yeah, it makes sense.
Other drivers I think would have done it. But I don't think he, in this position, obviously you have to think about his age as well, he's not young. If it happens to you and you're 28, 29, you're gonna keep going on because
yeah, that's what
young.
made it
but
seem
he's
more realistic.
He's
it's a good
37,
excuse for
isn't
him
it?
to go.
Yeah, so I don't think Lewis is if another driver is in his place, you could say yeah, I see him retiring. Maybe Fernando, but I don't know.
Nah, Fernando will never leave. He's not quit.
But
he's gonna stay.
The only reason I say that is because he retired after McLaren. He had that few bad seasons. So I see him if he had ended this way, I see him just rage quitting. Just based on that stuff. To be fair, other drivers never went through that tough time, so you can't really tell. Say Sebastian, you don't know would he not. It's kind of you can't really tell. But with Fernando, he did leave. But to be fair, it took him 3 years. I think it was 3 years in McLaren where they were.
Was it 3?
Yeah, 3 I think.
15,
where they were
16, 17.
They were horrendous. So
that was awful. Yeah, the 70 place grid penalties and stuff. They had an awful time. But yeah, just to round up the news segment, we've got a predictions episode coming soon. Yeah, it should still be soon, or it's come out by now. Probably not. We'll see. And we're gonna do that on, hopefully, either it's being filmed or it's gonna be live at the URN studio here at the uni. So if we get that sorted, that'll be pretty good. We're gonna do some creative predictions, I guess. And also, I'm planning
Nikita Mazepin is gonna win the championship. That's a highlight. Just prepping you for us to come.
I mean, yeah, we'll discuss that too, actually, because he's clearly got it in him, and I'm organising something on social media to do with our last episode. No, not the previous one, the one before, the basic explaining F1. I've got a thing coming out to do with the radio show about that as well. So we're gonna get onto the discussion section.
Your mouse is on the screen.
There we go. Right. My first question. I came up with the first few on my head, but then I actually the rest I just went through Reddit to find. So we'll go with the first one. I think I actually found this one off Reddit, but I forgot to say who I found it off. You get to remove 3 tracks from the calendar. Which ones are you taking?
France, Mexico.
Actually, let me get the calendar up in
Monaco?
You'd get rid of Monaco?
I get rid of Monaco if we keep these cars.
But still, like, you drop
No. If we have the older cars, I keep Monaco. With these cars, it's just boring. Okay, no, go down. Let me check.
Okay.
Go down quickly.
That's testing. Okay.
Quickly. Yeah, Mexico. Like I understand. Yeah, I get rid of Russia, to be fair.
Okay, Russia.
France, Mexico, Russia. I think Russia's worse than Monaco's worse. I get rid of Monaco. Purely on like the not on the occasion, on the basis of like the race itself.
Well,
like,
yeah, you would do, but like
yeah,
the
but
occasion gives it the reason to be on the calendar.
Not really, no. Have you ever watched the race? Have you ever watched a
Yes,
full
of
Monaco?
course I have. Yeah.
It's boring.
It is, but it's...
You spend like,
you
2 hours just sitting there crying, like... And please, and you know like what's gonna happen? Like the fact that Lewis won with those tires just says everything you need to know about Monaco. See, that's the thing. If the cars were smaller, I'd have it because of the occasion and because it's like a great race. Like, it's a good race, not a great race. But as in terms now, it's qualifying. Monaco, if you got qualifying, and you don't hit your car in the wall like Charles, you're gonna win. Like realistically speaking, if you're in a Haas, you're P1. It doesn't matter who's behind you. You're winning. Like if you can drive well enough.
It's a good, but then at the same time though, like it, how do I put it? It kind of helps in a way. Like think so if Lewis or Daniel, both of them years 18 and 19, if it was easy to overtake them, the race would have been done instantly. Max would have overtaken Lewis with his dead tires.
Then Vettel could have challenged him.
He wouldn't have challenged him. He would have just gone past him on the straight, and that would have been it.
No, Vettel was behind.
Yeah, so
I mean Vettel would have challenged Max.
Max, what you mean Daniel?
No, Max, because it was Vettel, Max, Lewis.
Was Vettel that close?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember.
But
either way, what I'm saying is like the fact that it's hard to overtake almost gives it a thing in itself.
Yeah, but now it's impossible.
Oh no, yeah, now it's too hard. So it's
now it's not too hard. Now it's impossible to overtake.
Yeah.
Like literally in the past few years, how many overtakes have there been? 0.
4.
Yeah, not even 4.
Yeah,
not even 4. Like you can't count the one where Charles like tries to overtake and then he just gets stuck.
Oh, that was so funny. That was so funny.
You wouldn't tell like he's driving a Formula 1 car. It's like, you know, like bumper cars.
They do steer like boats around Monaco, to be fair, but like...
Yeah, no. Like I think the most telling thing is like when Verstappen tried to overtake Lewis and you could see like his car is just... It's too big. Like you can't... There's nothing to do with it.
I don't know. I feel like so...
2008, I keep it. Now, no. But realistically, I get rid of Russia before I get rid of Monaco. So final answer would be France, Mexico, Russia.
France, Mexico. I mean, I don't really need you to define France and Mexico. Those are.
I told you last year, like, Mexico's gonna be good. I was like, Mexico's gonna be boring. Mexico's always boring. Like, no, it's gonna be good. And then
I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I thought it was gonna. Yeah, it was horrendous.
Oh my god, France is always just boring.
Yeah, France is dead. You get rid of France.
To be fair, the Netherlands is quite dead as well. The Netherlands, the only thing that's good about it was that I think that's actually the best race to go to as a fan.
Probably, yeah.
Like, you feel like you're actually going to a party, not a race. But as in, I think Abu Dhabi is on the list to get rid of.
That's what I mean. So looking at it now, like, I'm very close to getting rid of it.
Abu Dhabi this year was actually quite interesting. No, not for the occasion. Just purely because the actual track was...
I mean, the new layout does make it... You know, purely because of the new layout, actually...
But I would remove it from being the last race. Like, I put it like...
Oh, 100%, yeah.
I put Brazil the last one. Because Brazil, like, you don't need to make up stuff like Michael Massey's doing to go to a last lap thing. Brazil is going to rain anyway, so you, like... Yeah. That in itself just introduces so much unpredictability. You don't need to make up fake stuff.
So, the next part of this question is, what would you replace those tracks with? So, 3 tracks that aren't on the calendar that should go back on.
I want... Which ones do I enjoy? You know, I actually want Vietnam on the... Like, I know we haven't raced there, but I want that race.
I saw a video about that quite recently, about how it's just vanished.
Macau, you know, the Macau Grand Prix is quite interesting.
Is that one they do in the junior form?
Yeah, they always race there. It's actually always very interesting. I'd have that. It's like a street track, but like that's interesting. And South Africa, probably.
I don't know what that looks like, but just an African track would be nice.
Yeah, but South Africa is actually a very good track. Like, South Africa is very good.
I'll take your word for it. I say, I'd quite like the Nürburgring, to be honest. Something in Germany. Like the Nürburgring, I can't remember how good the racing was, but I just like the track.
I want something like a massive banking. No, Hockenheim was dead. I'd have the Nürburgring just because of that massive banking. If they keep that banking.
Oh yeah. No.
If they keep that in, if they remove that, then it's like, see, Monza should have that massive banking, you know, like they used to have.
No, that's way too much. That's got to be way too much, right?
Okay, maybe not that extreme.
They would not survive that.
Maybe not that. No, like Formula 1 cars can go upside down, so they'll get enough downforce.
Well, yeah, no, they will, but there's no way that they're gonna make contact and stuff. No, and also the biggest problem is how do you clean up debris and stuff and all of that.
It's just gonna fall.
Imagine the safety car. There's a safety car. He's going round. He just falls off.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say like all the debris is gonna fall down, so it's gonna be fine. Maybe not as extreme as Monza, but like say half the angle, so like, or closer to the Nürburgring. That's still quite a steep one, but not as steep as. To be fair, it's not just steep; it's steep and it's massive.
That's the biggest problem. Yeah. So
but if it's that steep but it's not that massive, I think it'll be fine. So if they cut it in half, so it's like a car and a half, so you can't actually like overtake in that area. I think that'd be very cool.
I'd bring Malaysia back, to be honest.
Oh, I forgot about Malaysia.
Was Korea any good? I feel like this was before my time. It wasn't.
I ditched Vietnam because we haven't raced there. I ditched Vietnam. I put Malaysia.
India.
Interesting.
India looked quite cool. I don't think it was that entertaining, but it just looked nice.
But I think that's because Sebastian was just too good, or like his car was too good. Even.
The elevation changed some of the corners. Like I feel like it was quite nice.
The Indian one.
Yeah,
there's quite a bit of elevation. Yeah, there's quite a bit of elevation change. I'd say Malaysia. I'd take Malaysia over it though.
Yeah, no.
I'd take the Macau Grand Prix over it as well, because the Macau Grand Prix is actually very, very interesting. Not with these cars; they'd have to be much smaller, because it's a street track, so you need it to be a bit smaller. And you don't have like, I'd say the last one, South Africa. I really want to actually come back, but yeah, that'd be a very.
So very as like a specific 3, what we got in Macau, Malaysia, South Africa.
Yeah, probably.
Alright.
And you don't know anything about South Africa.
That's the thing, I don't know anything about.
You're just going along with it, yeah.
Okay.